Hi there, Aquarius, and welcome to Toni's Tarot and Astrology. So let's have a look at this new moon in Taurus for Aquarius. So this new moon sits in your fourth sector, and it's not only the new moon sitting in your fourth sector because we have a full lineup here in Taurus with Jupiter just moved into Taurus, the node Mercury, Uranus, which has been there for a while, and of course the Sun and Moon at the end of Taurus. So that whole full busy placement in Taurus is all sitting in the placement of your fourth house, now your fourth sector. Now your fourth sector is all about your home. It's also about your roots and where you've come from. So there's going to be a really strong focus on the home situation for you during this time. And with Uranus here sitting in your placement of the home, there could be some changes or, shifts around, or you find, you're living in one place and you find that it's almost like there's going to be changes around property during this time with Uranus here. It's not going to be planned. It's just going to come in quickly, but it is going to be like, appropriate as in, well, I have to move out, maybe there's renovations going on, or, I'm making, with Jupiter going there into this sector, it's sort of saying that you're going to benefit from whatever you do from your home situation in the near future. So, Jupiter's going to be sitting in that placement. You may want to expand on the home, you may want to renovate, or you may be looking at second property for yourself or buying your first property. Either way, this is all not so much the security, but more so about where you want to live and where you want to place yourself. So it's really nice combinations going in the home situation for you. But like I said, this is Sun and Moon. It's going to be, where you feel, you're probably not going to want to feel like going out much. You really would rather be at home and around things that you enjoy. There's also could be with Mercury, Jupiter and the node midpoint going on there, some really good negotiations or decisions being made relative to home again. And we've got a Jupiter squaring Mars, and so Mars for you guys are sitting in the sixth sector, your sector of work. So this is actually a really good 28 days for your career. You might find that, you can, you may be in for a promotion, or that you can move into a better position of work. It's going to be a very productive time. It's also a time when you might look at new contracts of work, or be, it's really about how you can expand and grow through your work situation. With Jupiter there, that's bringing a lot of good fortune around your work. It's also, with the node going on there, if you're looking for a new position of work, or making a work change, this could come about through social connections that you have or family members. But, with the Mercury, Jupiter there, and Mars, also interacting with that energy, it's all about, again, signed documents, contracts, even legal documents can come up with that. But, this is about agreements with others. Okay, so what are we going to do to move forward, and where do we want to be? So, really good opportunities there for Aquarius to step forward. You've also got Venus here in the sixth house, so that sort of indicates you'll be enjoying your workspace or really happy with any changes, situations going on around the work situation for you. So let's have a look at the cards for the next 28 days for Aquarius. So Mars will be, it's been a real hard month for you working, for work actually for Aquarius, with Mars here, sort of means, lots of work and no play. But Mars is about to go into your fifth sector. Your seventh sector. So this is going to put focus more on relationships and partnerships. And while Venus stays in the sixth, which is nice for work. And Mars is a good place for work too, but it does mean really, really busy time for work. So, yeah, moving. There also looks like some bit of a holiday coming up. And also getting more time to do the things that you really enjoy, the things that you are, wanting to develop within yourself. It's like new passions and new hobbies and new interests that you're finding and getting to enjoy. So it looks like a very good planning time for Aquarius, when you can plan what direction you do want to take for your career, and also any areas of new learning. So for some Aquarius, you might decide I've really got this interest in a certain area, and I'm going to just learn it part-time until, you know, until I'm ready, and then I might change my career later on. So it's not like you're making any big changes right away, but it does look like you're going through a process of learning. Aquarians are very good at adapting to new circumstances and working on themselves when they hate to feel like they're ever getting stuck. And we can all get stuck, but it's like, I think for Aquarius, it seems to be important that you are fully always processing anything patterned, because you are quite, well, we all are, we're very impressed on emotional impacting things that we sort of tend to take on board, and then we tend to react at an emotional level. And so where I'm going with this is that, for Aquarians, even though they can be really detached, and that they are actually very deep and emotional. And it's like you're in a process of doing some work, even self-work, of clearing your belief system or your understanding or any patterned area, so that you can actually have everything that you desire. Because Aquarius is sort of like, they can reach for the stars, of course, and they really don't like anything holding them back. So especially if past pattern behaviour is there, it's like as it comes up to be recognised, they're very quick at clearing it out. All we have to do is recognise it, and then it's sort of like, then it's not unconscious anymore, and we're actually in more control of it to start with. So here's a confirmation of signing legal either contracts or agreements or business deals, or this is family stuff, and it is absolutely legal. So there's some agreement here, and it feels like this is all coming through family actually with this. So this could be a marriage. It could be, it could be, it feels like it's more business related, because, if it was a marriage, the justice would be more in the middle. Sorry, this card, the sun would be in the middle. But it's like there's an agreement between two people, and it's a legal agreement, and it just feels like either family or soul connection that you're meant to be going to like a partnership with. So it's a really strong time for partnership, and like I said, moving forward. Now, it looks like, sometimes not everyone understands us as in, it's like Aquarius here. It's sort of like you're feeling a little bit misunderstood, or you're feeling like, what is it here? Okay. Aquarius, they're doers. They want to get on with stuff. They're opposite to the sign of Leo, that just, but they have the same qualities of Leo. Where it's like, just let me get on with it. I don't want to wait for this. I've been building up and working slowly towards certain situations around money, insecurity, and I'm feeling like putting a lot of work into situations, and I'm not feeling like I've got that I'm getting anywhere and building it up. But see, the outcome is showing that you are. So it's almost like, don't lose hope, stop worrying, Aquarius, and be patient. Okay, so there's a message there with that. Stop worrying and be patient. So there's a situation where you may feel like, oh, this isn't working out, and it's almost like, if it's not working out right now, right, okay, what can I do to fix it? And it's like, we can't always fix things straight away. Be patient. It's almost like this situation is going to sort itself out real quick. This is also a bit of a leg up for those that are sort of needing a bit more financial assistance to get ahead. There could be a bit of a leg up helping others. Otherwise, you could be the one helping, or money could be going out helping others, family members, or soul family connections. Just sort of get ahead. But again, there seems to be something here about interacting and doing and working with others. So what I think you're going to like with these changes and the plans that you've got is that you can see how you can help others through this as well, as well as bringing the right people on board for what you're wanting to do as well. So I think the messages here for Aquarius is, one, stop worrying. It looks like you're worrying too much. You've got too many fives here for a start. You're thinking that things aren't as secure as they actually are. You also seem to be worrying about, it's like, a lot of Aquarians, you really are leaders in your own right. You really need to be in charge of your own thing. You may feel a little bit squashed by someone who you feel is an authority to you. But at the same time, I think this is about seeing that you are your own authority to yourself. And I think this is about changing your perspective on things, but especially around work. And it's almost like feeling a bit disappointed in people above you in your work situation. I just feel like you're taking your power back. This is not about you giving away your power. This is about you taking it back. Doesn't mean you have to argue with anybody, react, or doesn't mean these emotions have to come up and it has to be play out this way. It's more about, no, I'm not actually giving my power away here. Take it back to the person it belongs to, without being reactive. And of course, you won't react to the person because you couldn't even say any of the stuff you'd like to say to that person. But it's like in your mind, all you have to do is go, I'm not giving away my personal power to you, because it doesn't feel right. There's something about that doesn't feel right. It almost feels like they may not even be right in what they're saying. So, looks really good for Aquarius. You are in a process of growth, of learning, of juggling things a little bit. Like I said, your cards are actually really good. The promise of abundance and a lot more security here in the future as well. But it's sort of saying just don't get off balance. It's like if you get a little bit off balance is when you find you're in mind energy. Too much mind energy, too much worry. There's no point worrying about the things of the future when you're in the now, because you're thinking about the past, then you're worrying about the future. Just be in the now, or otherwise you're creating the things you don't want for your future. So I always say if you can't think something positive about a situation, your future, whatever it may be, think nothing at all. So looks really good for Aquarius. I hope you enjoy that, and we'll see you next time. Bye.